He's back, and it's nice to see Frank Dumas over on the far sidelines. He's the coach for the Northeastern Clinton Central Junior Varsity Boys. This is a tip-off tournament for Northeastern Clinton. The visitors are from Northern Adirondack. NAC Bobcats and the Northeastern Clinton Central School Cougars. Clarence Labarge coaching for the Cats. And Frank Dumas for the home team. Game starting just before 7:40. Originally this game was scheduled for 6:30, but due to the hot, humid weather that we're in the midst of, they decided to push the first game back to get past the hottest part of the day. So instead of 4:30, they started at 5:30, and this game was scheduled to start at 7:30. And we doubted if it would start on time, and we were right. Temperature 85 degrees when we shut our vehicle off. All right, that's, let's see, Tim Stickney. He's the goalie for the Bobcats. Goalie for the Cougars, Chase LaCurno. I don't know this referee's name here, but I know it's our good friend and fine viewer supporter, Rob Lapierre, over on the far side. Brand new digs here for the Cougars. The state demanded that the Booster Club make some renovations to this booth. And it took a couple of years before they could get the funds to do it. But they've done it. And very nice up here. Brand new windows and even a side window. And hopefully this will be a compatible place to record. I was worried that the windows might be a little smaller than the previous ones, but they look like even just about the same size as before. Just a little sturdier than the plexiglass we had here before this. We got real windows now. When we have a moment to make substitutions, we'll start reading the rosters. Both coaches proudly gave me the lineups, but in both cases it was not in numerical order. So by the time I look up a number, the ball's going to be kicked 4 or 5 times. We'll start with the Bobcats. Troy Labarge is 14, Reese LaFountain 19, Dalton Murphy 20. The next time the ball goes out, we'll do another one. Dolan Gilmore 2, Darby, looks like Darby Gilmore 4, Cade Copeland 5, Kendall Copeland 3. Sounds like we have a couple of twins here. Tyler Trombley 13. I think I remember Clayton Trombley 22. I think I remember a class graduating a few years back with a lot of twins in it. One of the graduation ceremonies, either 5th or 8th grade, I can't remember which. It all blends into one after a while. Tim Stickney is the keeper. Dean Belrose 11. Hunter Trombley 10. At the 18, ball is turned. We're 4 minutes into the game and scoreless. Hunter Trombley, I think Jay-Z had a Hunter Trombley, graduated last year. Michael Sherman 8, Colton Courier 18, David Griffin is 12, Ethan Forkey 21, Matthew Jarvis 6, and Brandon Manor is 17. So them's your Bobcats. There's a free kick. Bounces near the 6. And Stickney grabs it. So when we have an opportunity, we'll read the Cougar roster, and we'll read both rosters several times during the course of the game. Because again, we're not going to be doing any play-by-play. If somebody scores, we'll try to pass along that information, but as far as kick by kick, that just ain't going to happen. Quickly thrown in by the Cats. Not sure. I'm hoping to be able to get the championship game of this tournament. We will not be getting the consolation game. The Beekmantown Eagle girls are playing at 5 tomorrow, and Neil Fassett is a faithful supporter. His daughter, I believe, is a senior this year. So we try to cover his daughter whenever situation allows. This is, after all, viewer supported, and you have a viewer that steps up and makes a nice, sizable contribution every year. You try to respect their wishes. So we'll be at his daughter's game tomorrow, and probably 2 days later. Let's see, for the Cougars, Marcus Bedard, 16, Blake Chevalier, 4. Lucas Dusso is 10, Haven Dragoon is 8, Darren Dubois is 23, Dawson Gay, 11, Tyler Gay is number 6, Lucas Hemingway, number 9. The Bobcat throw. We'll just take it away. Cross. Headed. And in. And beautiful serve and a beautiful head. Like number 9, I'm not sure if we'll get the info. If we do, we'll pass it along. R.J. Johnston with the goal, and Marcus Bedard, number 16, with the assist. The Cougars are on the scoreboard. Stickney picks it up. Let's see, where were we here? Tyler Gay, Lucas Hemingway, 9. Danielle Hannaberry is 1. Ryan Johnston, 3. Carson Labarge, 20. Zachary LePan, 15. That's why I saw Walter Jr. over on the sideline. I do recall his son posting it that he'd made the team. Well, let's see, Zachary LePan, 15, Chase Letourneau, the keeper, James Malinsky, 17, Braden Monette, 2, Darren Piersick looks like a 7, yep, Robert Thompson, 21, Caleb Trombley, 12, and Logan Youngman, 13. White throw. Excellent crowd here tonight. We'll show you what we can here. This is the fans, and over here the Cougar side, well attended. Inside throw. So the 21, Thompson tossing it in. Well, next time we see these teams, we'll, of course, Clarence Labarge said uniform numbers might change. Might be getting the old varsity numbers, so maybe I shouldn't write their numbers down just yet. Plus, since when I go to NAC, they play at the same time as the varsity. Not sure how many times we'll get to see them. Nice breeze, not a overly powerful breeze, but helps with this high humidity. And of course, for anybody not watching in 2018, this game will be available far into the future. We had the hottest month on record for the area in July. Not just the hottest July, but the hottest month. When you get the hottest July, you have a good shot at it being the hottest month, since July is usually the hottest month of the year, so you get the hottest July of all time. It did turn out to be the hottest month of all time. And we don't get the hottest August ever, we're going to get darn close to it. Just depends what's happening in the final few days. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow are adding to that warmness, but temperature is going to drop drastically on Thursday. Well, it depends on how the month finishes out, I guess. That'll be a goal kick. We are 12 minutes into the game. Maybe a push call to go against the Cougars. Maybe a Bobcat. Late throw. 1-0, 26:45 showing in the first period, first half. Took that by Letourneau, but Cougars were there. This is going to be wide. And the parking area is pretty well filled. Some vehicles, open spots there because some vehicles left in the preceding game. And of course there's parking over there on the other side of the tennis courts. Under 26 to go. Come the Cougars. Looking up. field. Could be a red throw. Not a lot of subs that I've noticed so far. Doesn't mean there hasn't been a lot of subs, just I haven't noticed them if there have been. I just recall 2 people coming in. There's probably been more than that. But it's possible just to notice them. But it's early too. It's only a third of the way into the first quarter. Not sure if that was deflected by Stickney. While we're thinking of it, we're going to point our camera across the road to the flagpole at Bob Ben Park at the Dewey Family Cemetery. You can see the flag waving in the wind. The wind's just right. You can probably figure out as we try to back up here and get the shot in the corner kick. That's a British flag. August 28th, 1814, according to Pliny Moore's journal. Pliny Moore, the founder of the town of Champlain. The first Native American Indian scouts showed up here in Champlain. And that started the British invasion. Within a few days, about 14,000 troops altogether, including Canadian Voltigeur, Native Americans, and British troops. About 14,000 of them were camped all around here. Dewey Tavern is the building where Louis and Rita Bedard own. It's diagonal to the school here at the northeast corner. Crossing the bus garage almost is the former Dewey Tavern, and that was owned by Louis and Rita Bedard, but it was a popular stopping point for people traveling through the area, and a popular stopping point for the British. And treaties and other things were discussed within those walls. But the thing we want to remember is that today, starting today, it built up to 14,000 troops right where we're standing, right where we're here. Goes all the way around here into the upper part of the village of Champlain at the Racine home on Prospect Street. They spread out 14,000 men and their gear, their cannons, and their food supplies and whatever else they may have had. They take up a lot of room. And they took up a lot of room. And they left here and marched through Chazy. On the 6th, they fought at Culver Hill in Beekmantown. And later at Halsey's Corners in Plattsburgh. Those were the ground troops. And of course, on the 11th, the British fleet was defeated by Commodore MacDonough. And when the fleet was defeated, the foot soldiers decided that there was no sense in them sticking around because they who controlled Lake Champlain controlled the main means of transport. That's why. And you can imagine going through areas like that we're looking at right here and making your way to Plattsburgh from here. It'd take you a long time, where if you hopped on the lake, you got there a lot faster. So with the same thing, that lake goes all the way down to Crown Point and Ticonderoga. So the American side controlling the lake, the land troops decided that it wasn't a wise decision to stick around, although they vastly outnumbered the ground forces the Americans had, because somebody in their wisdom had sent some American troops west just prior to the invasion, just days before their invasion. So the land troops, American land troops, were vastly outnumbered. So that's what was taking place on August 28th, 1814. It's halfway through the first half here with a 1-0 score. Stickney will take the kick. Not sure if he's related to viewer supporter Bill Stickney from Shazy.
Get involved, number 3.
Battling on the 18. Cougars gonna get a shot. Just wide. Was it deflected? Sounds like it was deflected. Here's our side view. We're a few inches shorter, would be a little better, but the problem with looking at the corner kick from here is that we've got this large area here that we lose track of the ball. We waited till it was kicked. Goal kick. No subs ready to come in. We're down to 18 minutes to go in the first half. 1-0 Cougars. Trying to get your number, fella. Oh well, maybe next time. Cougars bring it right back. These overlapping tournaments really make it tough for me. Apparently it was a Cougar kick.
Nice, go, Troy, get to it. Stay with it, Rudy. All right. Here we go. Stay with it. Good job, Kate.
The Bobcat throw, number 12. Let's see if we can figure out where the area is. David Griffin. Sub in for the Cougars. Eight for 13. So Dragoon in for Youngman. Down to 15:40 in the first half. 1-0 Cougars. Junior Varsity Boys Tournament, August 28th, 2018. In addition to the Cougar tournaments, JV and Varsity Boys, Shazy has girls, boys, and girls tournaments. And Northeastern and Northern Adirondack girls are both in the NAC tournament. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out. We'll have room to cover some of that on Thursday or Friday. Only time will tell. Looks like it's number 16, Marcus Bedard, and it's 14:52 on the clock. It's 2-0 Cougars. Bobcat throw. Bobcats are wearing the home whites. Actually, when I was at Shazy this spring doing a program there, I was told that this coming year the visiting team will wear the white, starting all future games, and the home team will wear their school colors. Not sure why. I'm not sure why. I have a speculation on why. That might seem far-fetched, but knowing how upper echelon of government sports operates, I don't think my idea is that far-fetched. That's not something I'm going to say on camera. But if you want to know, just ask me and I'll be glad to tell you. Approaching the 13-minute mark. And the red throw. Subs for both teams coming in. That was 19, and I don't see a 19. All right, you guys know who threw that in? I don't have a 19 on my sheet. Blake Chevalier. He's listed as number 4. All right. Broken up at the 18. Saved by Stickney. That'll be a Cougar corner. And Bedard's going to take the corner kick for the Cougars as the clock kicks down to 11 minutes. Player down, dangerous, I'm guessing. Dangerous play. And I want to thank the Booster Club. It looks like they put in some kind of a carpet here for me to stand on. We had some padding that we'd bought years ago, and every year we'd pick it up at the end of the season so that it wouldn't capture the moisture during the long winter and hot muggy days. Get that moisture between the wooden floor and the foam carpeting that we had. And so when they came in trying to redecorate, they saw that padding foam standing against the wall, and they just figured it was trash to be thrown out. So they threw it out. So I explained to Carrie McComb from the Booster Club what it really was. She got right on it, and here I am, first game of the year, and we have something to stand on. Under 10 to go in the first half, 2-0 Cougars. Stickney will come out with it. Goal kick. See if we can get his number this time. 22, is it? Or 20? 20 it looks like. Yep, 20. So 20, that's Murphy. Dalton Murphy. And here come the Bobcats. Good pass, good serve. Nice, what was that, 13, I think? Do we have a 13 there? We have a 13. Let's see if we have a 13. Yes, we do. Trombley, Tyler Trombley. But a nice stop there. A turnover for the Cougars. Down to 8 minutes. In the first half. Oh, it's 7:18. You guys know who won the first game? Saranac. All right, so the winner here will face Saranac in the championship. Loser will face whoever lost in the consolation game. Starting to get dark out. Breeze seems to be lessening as the sun gets lower here, so the humidity becomes more of a factor.
Good job, Dolan.
Cross. Stays in. That's high and wide. Now what's the call here? Oh. Call went against the Cats, so the Cougar kick just outside the box. Looks like Bedard taking it. Reminder, this is viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. And without viewer support, we would not be here. So if you appreciate hometown cable, we need to hear from you. And tell us what your interests are. And believe it or not, that helps us decide where we're going to be and what we're going to cover. Under 5 to go in the first half, 2-0 Cougars. It's kicked by Dubois, 23. Nice move. Strong bleed. Red throw. See where a former Cougar, Kyle Vassar, is the goalie at the Clinton Community. In our first game, we could have covered had we known about it, but we didn't know about it till we saw it in the paper. And once we get to this point in the season, the next game was on a Sunday. We were in Ellenberg Depot, Ellenberg Center on Sunday to cover the parade, and I wasn't going to spend it doing a soccer game anyway. But if we'd known about that prior game, we certainly could have been there. But once the high school season starts, there aren't any off nights between the Cougars, Bobcats, and Eagles. Shazy and Beekmantown. .245 going in the first half. Stickney brings it out to the 18. Kruger throw, Johnston. 124. Approaching the 1 minute mark. Under a minute.
Get after it, Kendall.
White throw, 40 seconds. 30 seconds. $20 seconds. $10, $5. So the first half is going to end with the Cougars leading 2-0 in junior varsity tournament play here. Cougars over the Bobcats at the half here on viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. It's snack time. We are moments into the second half.
I'm quoting on the camera right now. He said the score was 2-0 at half, and now it's 1-0. That was the quote from the camera.
So how come the score changed? Oh, now it's back to 2. Whoa, stop there by Letourneau. Like going to the beach here tonight, bringing your blanket. Oh, we're supposed to zoom in here. Where is it here? In defense, number 10. I was told to zoom in on number 10. Where's he? There he is. I won't tell you whose mother said to zoom in on him, but there he was. Do so. I can't tell you which kindergarten teacher it was that told me to do that. Two nothing our score here in the early going into the second half. Bobcats and Cougars in the tip-off tournament, August 28th, 2018. I was told that the floors that were laid here, the new floors, were laid by Carrie and Sandy. I won't tell you what their last names are, but if you want to see them, come to the booth any night and buy a bag of popcorn. Tell them you're looking for Sarah and Carrie. Sarah and Carrie. Remember those names. White throw. Thrown in by 6, Jarvis. Jarvis will do it again. Will be another goal kick. And of course, when you come to a high school event, the booster club or some other school group is selling stuff, food, beverages. Try to support them if you can. In many cases, without the support of groups like the booster club, it would be tough for the teams to get uniforms and other equipment. And they do a lot in the course of the year to support the school. And not just the sport teams, they support other factions, two other extracurricular factions. Broken up. Approaching 33 minutes left in the second half, 2-0 game. Cougars. Clarence Labarge, the coach for the Cats. Frank Dumas, coaching the Cougars. Earlier today, I was in Altona, talking with Lauren Parker, Ellen Montgomery, Bill Atwood, and Rudy Lambert. And we're talking about the 1957 forest fire, not to be confused with the 2018 forest fire, but the 1957 fire. And it was an interesting afternoon. I mentioned reading some newspaper articles from the Press Republican from 1957. And I mentioned the fire chiefs. Altona at that point did not have a Bobcats threatening here, putting the pressure on the Cougars, almost getting one across. That would have tightened things up. So the newspaper articles mentioned the fire chiefs. At that time, 57, Altona did not have a volunteer fire department. The fire department was established in 59. So I mentioned the surrounding departments that were there helping out, and according to the newspaper, the chief who was there from the Champlain Fire Department was Francis Dumas, which would be Frank Dumas's father, 61 years ago. Well, little Frankie wasn't very old back when that fire was going on. All right, subs in. Goal kick. We're at 30-30. Time left. Stick me. Call goes against the Cougars. The free kick for the Bobcats as we cross that 30-minute mark. Oh, excuse me, it's going to be a Cougar kick. Cougar kick, excuse me. Stickney's at this end, huh? Yeah, all right. I get confused. A little high, nice try though, nice boot. Well kicked. Viewer supported local television, hometown cable. If you're watching this, we need your support. White throw. Oh yeah, we were supposed to read those rosters again, weren't we? So we will. Next opportunity, we'll start reading the rosters one more time. White throw. Okay, for the Cougars, Marcus Bedard, 16. Blake Chevalier, 19, always listed as number 4 on the program. Lucas Dusso, number 10. Haven Dragoon, number 8. Darren Dubois, 23. Let's follow the ball. The goal kick. Dawson Gay, 11. Tyler Gay, 6. Lucas Hemingway, 9. Daniel Henneberry, 1, Ryan Johnston 3, Carson Labarge 20, Zachary LePan 15, Chase Letourneau the keeper, James Molinsky 17. Red throw. Molinsky 17, Brandon, B-R-Y, like Brian, A-N, like Brandon, Brandon Monette, 2, Darren Persick, 7, Tim Sweeney, 18, Robert Thompson, 21, Caleb Trombley, 12, and Logan Youngman, 13. And that'll be another goal kick for the Bobcats. Just to keep remembering, the white team is the visitors. Stickney just teasing him. Just wanted to get Monette excited. I think it worked. Offside, apparently. Okay, for the Cats, Troy Labarge, 14, Reese LaFountain, 19, Dalton Murphy, 20, Dolan Gilmore, 2, Darby Gilmore, 4, Cade Copeland, 5, Kendall Copeland, 3, Tyler Trombley, 13, Clayton Trombley, 22, Tim Stickney, the keeper. 25 minutes to go in the second half. Cross. Oh, just inches away from a goal. Cougars keeping the pressure on. Cats trying to clear the ball. Nice serve, high bounce. But Letourneau able to grab it. Punts it to backfield. Subs coming in, so let's get back to the lineup here. Dean Belrose, 11. Hunter Trombley, 10. Michael Sherman, 8. Colton Courier, 18. David Griffin, 12. Ethan Forkey, 21. Matthew Jarvis, 6. Brandon Manor, 17. Excuse me. Yes, Bobcat throw. Approaching the 23-minute mark in the second half. 2-0 Cougars. Cougar sandwich. Golden team, it's Malinsky. Gives way for 20. Yep, 20. As Rob Lapierre will count off the 10 yards. 20 is Murphy. No, Murphy is the other team. 20 is, I'll have to tell you after. Your goal kick. 20 is Labarge, Carson Labarge. To go. I'm going to switch batteries shortly. Next goal kick, I'm going to switch batteries. So that's right now. Okay, we are back from our battery switch. And just approaching the 20-minute mark. 2-0 Cougars. Both goals coming in the first half. We're 3/4 of the way through the game. Another whistle. Rob says, do I have to run way down there? Excuse me, Cats put it in play. Nice shot, nice attempt. Grab my mic cable here, it's starting to fall down. Nice attempt there, but Paterno was able to make the grab. Stickney making the stop. Under 18 left in the second half.
Don't give up on it.
Under 17 to go in the second half. Subs coming in. Opportunity for the Cougars. Looks like Bedard again, and this time the assist will go to Piersick. So Piersick to Bedard, 16-11 left in the second half, 3-0 Cougars. Start the clock. White throw. Ooh. Sometimes those balls, you gotta make sure your arms are tight to your body. Every once in a while you get a handball called. Feasting in the stands there. like a corner kick. Here it comes. That wasn't supposed to happen, so we didn't pay attention to who took the shot. Let's see if our spotters did. .14:06 on the clock. Yeah, it's 4-0 now. Bedard, 3 goals and an assist. Just a case of Stickney coming up a little too soon on it. If he's going to do it, might as well do it in a game where his team isn't going to win. They're already trailing 3-0. So he learns a lesson, and whoop, high kick there, and Letourneau right to the edge of the 18. Stop there by Stickney. One hopper to Stickney. We're under 13 to go in the second half. 4-0 Cougars. Of 20. Nice move. Under 12 now. Subs coming in. Heads up. Incoming. I can see how come we got a broken window here already. I think that's one reason why they put the plexiglass in the old booth, was less chance of having an expensive replacement. Yeah, I'm not sure if they put some type of safety glass in here or not. I'm guessing they didn't, because that window had a crack when I arrived. And I think it's going to be a long season for the windows here. More subs. the Cougars. Under 10 to go in the second half. Cats will clear it out. Cougar throw. Oh, excuse me, Cat throw. Another challenge for Stickney. About 8.5 left in the second half. Four nothing Cougars. Cougars in maroon, Bobcats in white. Under 8. Must be slippery over there. It's going to be a corner kick for the Cougars. August 28th, 2018. What's the problem? One guy didn't come off, apparently. Six and a half left. Red throw. Five and a half showing. Another corner kick for the Cougars. The Lions. And looks like another corner coming up. Hard workers. They might be helping Grandpa, I'm not sure. This distance. Under 5. A red throw.
Tyler. Beat him.
Back in, and Stickney will pick it up. And we cross the 4-minute mark. I'm taken down. White throw. Red throw with 2.5 showing. And Chevalier will come out. Oh, look out. A little daring. You gotta be a little bit fearless when you're a keeper. Ball goes against the Cougars. Be a Cougar push. Be a white kick. 1:53 on the clock. Cougar substitute. One minute. Hit the goal post. It'll be a corner kick. We're down to 21 seconds. You can't kick that till that ball's off the field. Here we go. Time ticking down. And 4-0 will be the final. Northeastern Clinton defeats the Northern Adirondack Bobcats, and that's the way it was. And tip-off tournament action on August 28th, 2018. You're watching viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable. Win, lose or draw, TV worthy of your support, Hometown Cable. Thank you for watching.